5 regions, 50 teams, over 1,800 matches per year. Onivia, League of Legends highlights heaven.
Think of the teams, especially on red side, who already have to ban Nidalee and Elise, and now you're just struggling between what the hell is that last third ban?
I think there's definitely two sides to that argument, because if you can play it and dominate with it, so if they can catch him doing this with low mana and low health, it's over.
Fiora's missing, walks into the camp, actually gets away from the skill shots, but doesn't really matter. Smites for a bit of healing, trying to run out. One more hit will do it, and that's first blood in for Smeb in the top.
Now, a big lead for Smeb. No surprise, he gets the kill credit. Here's Peanut again.
CC back and forth, no summoners for Scout. He's got nowhere to go. That's going to be the assassination. Peanut gets one as well, 2-0, and Scout should have known that.
But it's still actually a 13 last hit lead right now for Def in the bottom lane. The gold may be a bit close. Now a stun on Nakuro as they want a bit of health. And ooh, that's going to be a whiffed equalizer, but still the damage comes through. A roam down for Koro 1, helping with that.
Peanut's level 6 with Flash. He would have loved to get the easy jump over there with the Krugs, but he is still going to be all in the hunt. All it takes is a Flash kick to connect his Q.
Likely to be a kill. Walk into his face, kick into the wall. There's the Q. There's the chase in. Not even difficult. And Flash out to make it easy. That's a nicely played gank there by
Pick up the Jess coming in. Over a pink ward, so he's spotted.
Looking to play in the top side of the map. Smeb gonna have to flash away from this. Will riposte the stun. Nicely played here. And now in with the ultimate, but he's running out of health rapidly. Voice of Light, and the drill comes through. The drill of defiance. There's a kill finally in for Edward Gaming in the top lane. Bringing it a bit closer, and it's only 300 gold apart, but Scout wants back.
He's been punished for teleporting into the lane, is able to get one back on Smeb. They also burn the flash, which just makes things better.
And a ton of CC now onto Mako. He's getting shot down. Nice play by Def. Oh, but Mako gets himself out of the way and takes the shot anyway. That's a roam to the top lane, really trying to wedge this matchup open. Scout is here again. Rinse and repeat, back in onto Smeb. What's it going to look like? Equalizer, not the best, but it still cuts off some of the retreat angles. Koro takes Zagger, but Voice of Light still going to be enough. And another kill comes through. Top lane is actually finding some teeth. Remembers to knock down this turret. The flashless Gorilla has to be a little bit careful.
Yours coming in.
The root. They don't quite dedicate themselves to knocking the turret down. Naka comes through onto 3. How much more is the re-engage here? Grab Smeb and Peanut are here. A late teleport for Koro. It's a 5v4 momentarily, but the kickback doesn't land the root. Now Mako gonna run out of health. Voice of Light plus Equalizer getting a little bit more, and Gorilla running down, but no, he eats a trap. Can they find any more? A Realm Warp doesn't quite get him out, and look at all the kills for Edward Gaming. It's 3-1. Now, maybe a little bit more coming through. Smeb wants it, and he finds it. Gets healed up a little bit more, and now getting barbecue to the backside, takes a harpoon to the back, and a snipe in for Def. Edward Gaming.
Smeb before they arrive for the siege.
Oh, that's Smeb jumping back into Core because suddenly here's the rest of the squad. He's going to block the ulti, but now comes Peanut, and maybe he shouldn't have been here at all. That's one kill picked up for Def. The rest of the squad is now here as well, and Peanut's got nowhere to go. The kick means not very much, but still, they get the kill through with Def. That's good enough there for Edward Gaming. 9-6 the scoreline. Almost a 3,000 gold lead, pushing top lane outer.
And now Scout's trying to go for more. Will ROX trying to defend this turret.
Gets the stun on the Gorilla. The knockup's going to be nothing. That's another one picked up. Mako makes his mark. 10-6. Look at this game.
We were just talking about Koro bait again. They can sneak Deft into this brush.
It's there, but the rest
ROX is also here with Rise.
This is a bit of a 2 versus 3. Do they have the damage on Smeb? One more shot will do it. They switch back into Kuro. They get one. Now how's the trade kill going to work? He's going to get a crit, and Deft gets it. Now the battle versus Gorilla. Flash the way. Deals through the ignite and is running for dear life. Get their vengeance. All said and done, though, still advantage Edward Gaming 3-2.
That was some vintage Deft mechanics right there with the flash, but still down in the back end.
Scouts around the back.
Love's here to help. Prey is running out of health pretty rapidly, but gets the one kill picked up. Another execution kick out of Peanut. Another 1-for-1, and now it's time for Peanut to run, but he's on the long cooldown. Nice Q to the Baron Nashor pit. Gets himself away.
Still overall, the 4-for-3 trade.
So little armor that ROX can actually put up. Not to mention they have the setup of the Aurelion Sol and the shielding of Karma, that if they just group up and fight with Deft, I think they win. This is the kind of stuff they need to avoid, though.
And that's going to be a pretty quick kill on the Scout. Does get some decent damage on a Prey, but not enough to matter, and you're seeing ROX Tigers pulling the trigger, saying we are not.
Range is very important.
Here comes the attempt, going to be the Rune Prison in towards Koro. Puts the equalizer down, but just not enough damage dealt nearly rapidly enough. And again, it's ROX Tigers
finding a kill in a side lane with Edward Gaming late to react.
They're doing exactly what they need to do. Great steal rate on this one, but you try and zone him with the Aurelion Sol, and you actually want to take a 50-50 if they go for it.
And here comes the teleport in from Smeb. Scout is in the front line, losing a lot of health, and rises on him, and Scout's going to lose his life at the very start of it. That's going to get him popped with the Guardian Angel. Now it's Smeb still chasing through Koro, jumping into the Baron pit, but Deft is still alive in the back line. Scout will go down to Smeb. The re-engage on Koro, though, is good. That's a lot of damage into Caitlyn, and Equalizer kind of splits up the team. Koro buying what time he can with the Zonias, but still goes down to the plants. Meanwhile, Deft and it's Clear Love picking up everybody. That is 4 kills for Edward Gaming, and the resulting 3v1 is Peanut still alive.
He is, and we've seen this story before. Just when it looks like ROX will lose at a Baron fight, Peanut comes around the side.
Oh, Deft going big! 2 more shots will do it! He's gonna knock down Peanut, and that was a huge play!
Should be Baron over to EDG. The Guardian Angel so important. No healing field coming through from the Fiora. No real way to re-engage that fight, and free Baron to EDG.
9-1-5 on Deft. Beautiful play by Deft in there, something back, but he is now, if he completes this teleport to go back to base, with Koro having the teleport, this means EDG is in for it. They're going for the second inhibitor.
Looking for the CC on a Scout, plenty of knockbacks, the kick in for Peanut. It's a trade of 1-for-1 jungler for mid laner, but maybe that's a good thing for ROX Tigers. It's now the rest of the fight to go. Minion waves running, Death Climbers, and EDG, knowing what was going on. Smeb sniffed it out, but with the red buff on, does it even matter? Running for his life, the flash is the chase, the flash to run. Smeb, voice of light, and the kill for Deft. He's unstoppable. The stun on a Peanut didn't even need to be there. 2 for 0 to Edward Gaming.
And already an inhibitor down, they just go to where they think Smeb's gonna be. They catch him out. GA up on Clear Love, GA up on Deft. He's got a 5,000 gold lead against Prey. EDG is gonna look to end here.
Mid lane inhibitor already gone anyway. 40 seconds in the respawns for 2 members of ROX Tigers. Gorilla caught out as well, forced to flash. The chase is in. The kill comes through once again for the mid laner for Scout, Clear Love, Guardian Angel. Who even cares? The same popped here on the Aurelion Sol, but now it's on to the Nexus turrets. It's on for the comeback for Edward Gaming. They dropped the first 2, but convincingly they take game 3 off the back of some excellent play. Deft 11, 1, and 8 on the Caitlyn, and that's game 3 going to Edward Gaming.
With their backs against the wall, and ROX trying to show a little bit of flair. Edward Gaming stay alive in this best-of-5 series, and Deft was incredible that game.
This was vintage Deft, as you say. Almost had a tremendous outplay, died to the plants and top, but kept up his level performance, outputted more damage than ROX Tigers in team fights in the late game. And ROX, their feet were off the ground, or so they thought.